Hello and welcome to Lost1-PS. I'm the owner of Lost, and this is going to be a small and short server tour of the server. This server is released, and the first 5 players will be getting a $5 bond. Our first player is already here. Evetica, welcome. So, this server is a Deadman server, and it is the 3.17 revision. There's a lot of content already, and there will be more content added. I do not own this source. I found it, and I just edited it. I'm going to be adding more and more content to it, so be ready for that. I'm going to be taking all suggestions. Our website is not finished yet, but it is lostps.weebly.com. With the donations, if we get any, or if not, I'll probably take it out of my own pocket. I'm going to be upgrading the VPS because we are VPS hosted with DDoS protection, and I will be purchasing a better website. I am working on voting right now. Voting is not working, but as you can see, well, you cannot see, but at the top of your client there will be a menu, and you can select any of those to vote, donate in any of that. So let's show you around first. The server is very free to play friendly, considering it is Deadman. The donator shop does not have much stuff in it. That is subject to change. We might be adding more cool stuff. I don't want it to be too OP, so I might just add cosmetics, because if I add like cool weapons or really strong weapons, then you're just gonna PK everybody very fast. So at the moment it just has crystal keys, mystery box, and a legendary box, and I'm going to show you what they look like. I just collected a few of each. So let's grab a few mystery boxes and a few of these. So I'll show you the legendary box after. So our mystery boxes are very balanced. They do have very good items if you're lucky, but most of the time they'll be decent. They won't be crazy. So yeah, see, lava dragon bones. We got a Calphite queen head. These pets will be added. At the moment I think it's bugged, because they do not work, but a lot of pets do work. A lot of boss pets do work, so I'll show you those later in another video possibly. So we got Varric skirt, Clue casket hard, that's pretty nice. Let's open that. Wow, pretty lucky. Ancient bracers, not bad. As you can see, it gave a lot of stuff for the clue. Dragon medium helm, super attack, that's an unlucky one. Lanthanum seeds, they can be useful. Thorac plate legs, agility tome. So what's special about this server is there are tomes that you can get, and I'm not sure if you can get them from hitting 99 in a skill or just by doing the skill. I might actually implement that just by random chance to get the tome, but the tomes give a lot of XP. If I'm correct, they give around like a couple thousand, probably a little more than that, probably like 60,000, something like that. They're actually very strong. And then another dragon med helm. So that doesn't really do justice to the mystery box, so let me just grab a few more, because I want to show you guys that you can actually get good stuff like this right here. 500 javelins is very good considering this is Deadman, and I'm not sure if you can buy that in a shop. You probably have to get as a drop. There's decorative armor, the Ajax. And then we got a pet that's still not working, but it will be fixed for sure. Abyssal head. Does this pet work? No, this pet doesn't work either. But don't worry about the pets, those are easy to add. But anyway, you still see that luck though? Those pets, those are pets. Those aren't supposed to be easy to get. You're supposed to get them from the drop, which I will show you that we have a drop table also. And we'll also open up 5 legendary boxes. So every $5 on the server donated, you get 500 donator points. And mystery boxes are 150, and legendary boxes are 1,000. So $10 per mystery box. Now this will definitely be subject to change because I don't want these to be too expensive. I might alter the drop rate of the boxes. The items that come out of the boxes, I might alter that a little bit. But so how this works is you have golden points, and these gold points, you use these gold points to play the mystery box minigame. So if we click on play, it'll roll the items, and if you're lucky, you'll get something really good, and if you're unlucky, you'll get something like this, like golden keys. Golden keys work in the crystal key chest, just like crystal keys, but they have increased items, increased rarity of items. And I will be adding probably 6 more different keys as drops, not as donators, but just as drops, possibly also in the Slayer shop. And those will also give you even cooler items. They're probably going to be specific keys, like a herblore key that'll give you like really cool herblore stuff from the chest, but that's subject to change also. So as you can see, that's actually very rare, gilded. And then we also get a clue scroll. Clue scrolls do work. I will probably be putting stuff on the forums for clue scroll guides and such. Let's use the rest of these keys. So as you can see, we got a Slayer Tome, which is insanely good, because I believe the time I used one, it got me to the level 60 of that skill. And then you have a credit scroll, and that's for the credit shop, which I will show you in another video. So let's use another mystery box. Let's see if we can get any cool stuff, because there are a lot of cool items that you can get in here. There we go. So we have Carl's armor set. That's very good, considering this is Dead Man. Let's see. And there are a lot of cool drops that you can get, and I'll show you the drop table very soon. And then look at that, 3 agility tomes, not bad. And as you can see, here's the player tab. Oh wow, a Santa? Are you kidding me? That would be crazy to get. If you got a Santa hat, that'd be pretty GG. There was also some cooler weapons like in there also, which is pretty nice if you're lucky enough to get them. But here's the player tab. You have all your like points and everything, and you have your Slayer task at the bottom. And every time you use your bond, it'll actually tell you how much you donated, which is very cool. And the more you donate, the better ranks. I will be posting the ranks and the prices of the ranks on the website at the donate page. I have to set that up. It's not fully set up yet. The reason I'm just making this video is just to get players just coming in. While I update the server, you guys will have more fun. And then here we can switch to achievements. Now, this is what I like about the server. There's a ton of achievements, and in this game, they're very rewarding because they're not boring. They're not stupid achievements like walk around Lumbridge or something. Like, you have some pretty cool ones like answer 15 trivia, exchange 500 items. Like, there's a lot of different achievements that you can do, and by completing them, you'll get rewards. And there's also an achievement store right here, which is really cool, and it has a lot of stuff. Like, you can, just by playing the game, you can get membership for free. Look at that, 100 achievement points and you get donator. I think that's very cool. Not a lot of servers do that. You can also get your mystery boxes and your keys and stuff, which is really cool also. And then you have your casket, which gives a lot of coins. I'll show you that. So, as you can see, look at that, 700k. On average, you get around 200 to 300k. If you're lucky, you'll get a high amount. And 700k is a lot at the moment because there are not a lot of shops. To get to the shops at the moment, you're probably going to have to walk around RuneScape to find them. And honestly, I'm going to be changing that in an upcoming update very soon. I'm going to be adding shops inside of the Lumbridge Castle. There'll be shops everywhere. They're not going to be strong shops. I'm not going to add herblore shops. You got to do all those skills. But you can definitely get all the items easily just by killing monsters. And here's the drop guide. I know this isn't like original and it's not very cool, but it works, and you guys are going to use it a lot because you want to see what items you can get. So for instance, we want to get the twisted bow. So you got to kill Scotizo for this, but it drops a lot of cool stuff. So the bosses in this game, we have a lot of them. We have Zulrah, Scotizo, we have Venenatis, Cerberus, we have all of them. But the problem for Scotizo at the moment is he's very strong, and the teleport's kind of glitched. So I don't know if you guys can reach him very easily, unless that was Cerberus I'm thinking of, but I'll show you guys that in a second. And then you also have your jars. Every boss you'll see like they have a jar, right? And that's also, here's another cool feature. You click on the item and it'll tell you the tradable, if its price, and if it's noted and stuff. The prices will be changed though on these, but basically for 1 coin, you're not going to sell this because there's a guy in Canifis, which I will be posting on the forums eventually, when the forum is created, how to get there, and you can trade this in for Slayer points. I believe 1 jar of darkness is around, it has a chance of getting you up to a maximum of 500 Slayer points, which is a good segue into the Slayer area. So here's our teleport menu, and if I'm correct, it should be somewhere around here. Unless you have to use the Slayer Bell, which is a high possibility. So everyone will get a Slayer Bell in the beginning of the game, so you can get there easily. I'm just going to have to spawn one right now. Alright, so what you do is you just ring your Slayer Bell, and it'll take you straight to the Master, which is pretty nice. This is a Slayer Cave with some monsters. We got the Blood Veils over there and some other monsters. So basically, here's your Slayer task giver. You just get your task, and then you're on your way. But I already have a task. So here's the Slayer point shop though. This is what I wanted to show you guys. At the moment it says you have to click achievements, but I'll fix that. So the Slayer point shop is very rewarding. Slayer in this server is going to be very big, and players are going to love it because it's really rewarding. You have your Slayer reset form. I know this is implemented on other servers, but it is very useful and it will help you a lot. If I can spawn the right item. There we go. So that's very useful. And we have a magic scroll, which is also very cool. And then we have our Slayer helmet. So as you can see, the Slayer helmet eye is not that much more expensive. It actually would be worth just to buy the helmet eye. But if you really don't want the helmet eye, like if you can't afford it and you just want to get the helmet, I would just get the helmet to begin with and just save up for a magic scroll. Because what you can do, I know it'll end up being more expensive, but at least you'll have it earlier. So what you do is you use it on the Slayer helmet, and it turns into the Slayer helmet eye, which is pretty cool. And here's the Slayer reset form. You basically click on it, and it'll just update your task as many times as you want. But if you toggle it, here's the cool thing. Your form will now give you boss tasks. So every time you use it, it is infinite use. You get it once, you have it forever. You can re-roll to any Slayer task, boss task you like, which is very, very, very good. My brother was very excited to see that this was on the server, so he's gonna be doing a lot of Slayer also. Also has working. It should have working Ring of Wealth. I can't verify it 100%, but I'm going to dig into the files and look if it is working, and it should be, because we do have a working Ring of Recoil, and we have a lot of rings that are very well coded that already work, which is pretty nice. So let's go check out a boss. Why not? So here's our boss page right here in the PVM. I'm gonna probably change that to bossing. But we have King Black Dragon, like we have all the basic ones. But then you go here and you get your Zulrah, which is nice. And I tested it, and Zulrah is single instance, so you can't get PK'd because it is a Deadman server. You can't get PK'd at Zulrah, which is nice. We have Callisto, Scorpia, Vedion, Venenatis, Crazy Archaeologist, and Cerberus. I might be adding more in the future, but let's just go to Vetion right now. So it shows you this. All bosses require gold to teleport. We don't want it to be too easy for people to get there. 700k is a lot of money, but if you just have, like, if you start off in the beginning, you're not going to have that much money. But just playing the game, you'll eventually get enough, and especially by skilling and getting achievements, you'll get enough money, and these will be like the easiest things to buy. But it also tells you the wieldy. So what you do is you pay for the teleport, and you'll be put in the wild. And there's Vetion. He's very strong, and he is coded with his fight, which is pretty awesome. So I died. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show you what happens when you die. Oh, that's an odd interaction. I'm assuming this isn't supposed to happen normally. Let me just log out. Alright. Well, this is an awkward transition, but I hope you guys want to come and check out the server. The website will be in the description. It is lost1ps.weebly.com. As soon as I get enough money, I'm going to be upgrading it to lost1ps.com. I'm going to be looking for staff. Remember, first 5 players will get donator. Hope you guys had a good day, and see you on the server. Peace.